All right, y'all. So welcome back to the Airman Harris Show. No free promo. Y'all know how that go. Um, Lately, like I told you, I've been busy getting the boys registered for basketball. Still trying to get them in the church though. They said the 5th and 6th grade league then filled up, so I'm like, we'll play them 7th and 8th grade, whatever. But now it's giving me hard times registering them. Oh, look at my shirt. Read my shirt, y'all. It's pretty cool. But it's been a hard time getting them registered because they're 11 and they won't let me register them because the boys are 13 and 14. So I got to call the people. So anybody got an 8th grader that's good, you got to be able to get buckets though. Like we don't have no practices really or nothing like that. So I got to be able to get him in, get a bucket and whatever because we can contend, but DJ 5'3", they friends like 5'5", 5'6". Them boys gonna be 5'7" in my height in 8th grade. Sean's still 4'10", y'all. Like, I don't know what's going on, but hopefully that growth spurt is coming soon because I was taller than that in 6th grade. But let's get on to the game. How y'all be watching the game too, by the way? I notice the games be on Prime, they be on Peacock, they be on all different stations. I just stream them, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I just get on my stream and watch whatever. I just click the game and whatever channel is on, it take me to the game. Sometimes the Warriors broadcast speaking, sometimes it be the other team broadcast. I don't listen to that anyways. I just watch on the stream. But how y'all be watching the games? Because it's like it's everywhere now. You gotta have Peacock, Prime, and all this other stuff. You can't go to TNT and all that stuff back in the days. You know, TNT was Tuesdays and Thursdays. You know, ESPN was Mondays and Wednesdays or different days like that. But now it's just all different. So it's all over the place. But anyways, let's get to the Warriors and the Spurs. Warriors done play, 3 games in 4 nights. They played the Spurs back-to-back games, like a baseball schedule, honestly. But the Warriors won both. They just won last night by 1. It was a good game. If y'all didn't watch the game, go watch the game because it was a good game. But let's get down to some of the stats. The Spurs, they playing their same starters. The Warriors play their same starters from both games. We done inserted Moody, we inserted Richard into the lineup. But let's break down the Spurs real quick. They starters play a lot of minutes. They bring like 3 or 4 off the bench. Fox had 24 and 10. Wemby had 26 and 12. Had like 2 or 3 blocks. But Sell and Castle didn't kill us too much. Castle, he played all-around games, so he had a pretty good game. But they didn't kill us too much like they did the first game. But Wemby's tough. To guard a guy 7'4", 7'5", like he's tough. It's hard to guard a guy who don't have to jump to touch the basket. So that's a tough task for anybody. However, I think the Warriors, especially Day, has done a good job on Wemby these past 2 games because he's able to push him around, able to push him out, get him out, push him under the rim, push him, get him out the paint, make him take tough shots. And Wemby got good touch. That's his main thing to me. I think he's a better shooter than anything. Like ball handling, posting up, whatever. I think he's a better shooter. His touch, he can shoot the ball and then he can just shoot it right over you like KD do. They ain't worried about you being in their face like Anthony Davis. Just shoot right over you. I will say though, being that we got the win, I could talk about him a little bit because I know if we lost, he's just saying that because y'all lost. But when that we did win both games, they give Wemby a lot of calls, man. I get it. We got to get the new guys, the younger guys, new face of the NBA, whatever you want to call it. Got to get them, Steph on his way out, Brown on his way out, KD, whatever. They give this dude a lot of calls, man. It was like to the point, it was like home cooking. Like, come on now. Like, it was 2 charges they gave. One of the charges, okay, they gave it to him. They challenged him. They I think, ran him over. He was there. But the other one, when he they bumped into him and got the layup, but it ain't our fault he's 100 pounds. Like, you can't give him a charge on someone he's jumping, trying to block my shot, and I use my body and lay it, and I don't even throw an elbow. And, that wasn't a charge. That was some BS. First half, they let him camp out in the lane. They ain't calling 3 seconds, defensive 3 seconds. Like, they let him stand under the rim way too long. They might have said something, he didn't do it as much in the second half, but first half, he camping out in the lane. To me, it's like he's traveling. Like, I know they want to call it a Euro step because he's from Europe, but he Euro step. Remember back in the day and we would say step as travel? He's Euro step, like the one he threw off the glass. It's like you can't, because he's so big, he can't stop on a dime like a Steph or a De'Aaron Fox, so he's, stumbling when he's stopping, then he moved the pivot foot, throws it off the glass, and that's travel, man. That is a travel. Like, he get away with too many travels. I know they want to try to, like I said, Euro step, whatever. That's not a Euro step. So, whatever. And the people that keep hitting you, your brother got dunked on. Watch the game. Y'all didn't watch the game. That's like when you get a highlight and you miss the dunk. Or you get a highlight after the whistle like that dunk was. The dunk didn't count. So, he gonna dunk on anybody. He gonna dunk on me, he gonna dunk on you, he gonna dunk on everybody. He's 7 foot something. He don't have to jump. But the dunk didn't even count. So, might as well cancel that out. But anyway, let's get to my Warriors breakdown. Y'all know I like to break down the Warriors. I think Steve Kerr got to make better adjustments when it counts. Like, yeah, I've been saying play Moody, but if Moody not on, if Moody not hitting, you got to get Moody out of there. Like, you played Richard half the minutes Moody played. He should have been in instead of Moody a lot of the time. Richard was on. He had the energy. You could see the bounce in his step. Opposed to Moody, I knew Moody wasn't going to have a first play of the game. First play, Fox went right by him, laid it up. First play. That ain't like Moody. I don't know if Moody went down to the Riverwalk and found one of those fat white girls that Charles Barkley always talking about that's in San Antonio. Like, one of them took all his legs from him in this game. He wasn't playing good defense, getting lost on defense. Granted, his shot wasn't falling, but you got to play D. You can't get lost on D. Had a couple turnovers. One of the turnovers, Fox just looked at him, just took the ball right out of his hands. Like, come on, bro. We can't have that. Moody had, 4 and 3. I think Richard had 10 and like half the amount of minutes. It's like Curry got to make better adjustments. Like, Moody ain't got it going. You got to get him out there and get somebody in there who want to go. Like, I don't know if he didn't sleep well. His girl came down, but he ain't had no legs. He wasn't dunking the ball. He going there double clutching and doing all that. Just go up there and play your game, bro. But we're going to Pies and GP. I was ready to call out Pies and GP at first, but they came through at the end with the defense, with the threes. Pies and GP, they played their role. They came through for us at the end. And they helped us seal that deal, especially offensively. Because a lot of times I don't know where the offense is going to come from. And they came through and helped us out there. Because sometimes, like I told you, I think Jimmy needs to take more shots. Like, you got to be that second option. And watching the Warriors, we still don't know who our second option is offensively. We still don't know who that KD or that Clay or whoever it is going to be for this team. Without them, it's like we don't have a second option. And Jimmy needs to be that guy. He's got to take more shots. He's got to be more aggressive offensively. I don't know if he's hurt. I don't know if, his back messed up or he's getting older. I don't know what it is, but he's got to be more aggressive offensively. Jimmy had 21 and 8, which is not good. He did miss another free throw, so that little free throw competition probably is out the window because Steph didn't miss a free throw again. But he got to give us more points. We need more production out of Jimmy. Jimmy has to give us more. My battery's finna die. But Jimmy has to give us more. Buddy just out there. I don't know what Buddy Hield, like last year they want to keep throwing out that stat. Buddy Hield scored the most threes in the past 5 years. Granted, they know Steph had missed the whole year, last year, those past 5 years. He's made the most threes and this and that. Buddy out there just running around. He like one of them kids where when Shine's played when he was younger, because he understood the game when he was younger so well, he'd be looking at me every play like, Dad, like what's wrong with this kid? He's just running around. He's crawling on the floor. That's Buddy. Like, he's just crawling on the floor like a little 3-year-old. It's like, bro, impact the game. Do something. He's just all over the place. It's like, come on, man. At least hit threes. They brag on you about hitting these threes, and then you come to us and don't hit nothing. It's like the D'Angelo Russell. Everybody do all this stuff, then they get on our team, and it's like, they don't do nothing, but whatever. Steph had 49. I wish you'd have got 50. But like I told y'all last pod, man, Steph, what's that, 44 now? 44 games over 40 after the age of 30. So it just tied MJ record that quick, and I'm sure he's going to pass it easily and, blow it out the water. Just passing it, just tying him that fast. So once Steph get the dancing and, shimmying and don't see nobody and just start to laughing and having fun out there, you might as well cancel Christmas because it's about to be a long night, boy. Once that light-skinned boy get going, it's over. Once he started chucking from, half court like he did off that jump ball and just pulled up because nobody stepped up and synced it, it's going to be a long night. It's a tough task for somebody. But once he going last, I'm just going Daddy. Daddy had 6, 8, 8. He had 3 blocks, the same amount of blocks as Wemby. You just gotta stay aggressive, man. Like, I know Wemby tall, I know it is, I know it that. Your shot ain't for one, your shot not falling because you're not shooting your shot. A lot of them, I know you're shooting over Wemby, you gotta adjust. A lot of wide open shots, shooting, pulling your arms back, trying to look pretty, trying to do that. Hold your follow through, knock down the shot. I don't care. They say you got a book bag on, a backpack on, book bag, whatever. They say you got to shoot it like you got your book bag on. Stick your butt out, hold your follow through, shoot your shot, take your time, knock down the shots. At this point, they know they letting you shoot, so take your time and knock it down. And then it becomes a point to where it's like, okay, he didn't miss a couple, so now we know he ain't gonna shoot, so now we know he's trying to pass. But just stay aggressive, stick to what you do, knock down your shots, and he played a good game though, man. I ain't gonna lie, like guarding a guy that's a whole foot taller than you, I'm sure it takes a lot. I ain't never had to guard a guy that big. I did guard a 7. Well, shoot. I ain't really guard him. I jump out against a dude that was like 7 foot in college. I did get the tip too, but that's a story for another time. But I never had to guard a guy day in and day out, game after game after game, with these guys being 5, 6, 7, 9, 12 inches taller than you, 50, 60 pounds heavy. I'm sure it's wear and tear on your knees. I'm sure it's wear and tear on your body. So it's, easy to come from me just watching the game, because I know it takes a lot because my knees hurting just thinking about it. So I know it takes a toll, and you got to come in when he come in. So you're trying to rest when he rests. Your primary, assignment is to stop Wemby. And I think he did that. Everybody, like I said, you think about that dunk, whatever. It didn't count. So we got the dub, 2 in a row. Yeah, let's go. I'm out, y'all. Peace.